Russo.
Thanks for Russo, bro. Listen, bro. This is epic, man. This is gigantic, bro. Ratings are gonna soar through the roof, bro.
No, they're not. Our age is Yes, because he lost WrestleMania weekend.
Bullshit.
He's got to talk like Vince Russo. Which means he's got to put on that New York accent, say roll a lot. Come up with terrible, terrible ideas.
This is false idea, bro. It's false idea, bro. It's not even about the bro. It's about the sphere, bro. Yo,
I was thinking about making that joke, but mainstream Russo kind of just popped out.
Listen, I had that in that pocket. Because I've seen people just because of that. This we are so alone. Listen, I was taking notes from the show. As soon as he said it, I just threw my paper and pen down. I literally wanted to walk out the house and just say, fuck this shit. I swear. So this yes, no, I still not to say that, but if you say that now, I'm just like,
Let's go ahead and start with the scoreboard segment. We start with Raw. We got The Miz, AJ Styles, Rey Mysterio, Samoa Joe, Almas, Cedric Alexander, War Raiders. Again, we'll get to them in a minute.
oh God, no.
Lacey Evans confirmed for Raw.
Yes.
EC3 confirmed for Raw. Eric Young,
Oh,
the Usos, and Naomi.
We so need to talk about EC3.
We'll get to him in a minute. For SmackDown, we got Big Dog.
Big dog.
At least we won't get Michael Cole saying,
Here comes the big dog.
there we go.
Thank God.
Maybe we'll get Corey Graves to say it now.
I can see, well, Corey Graves will do it better.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Big Dog time.
Oh, hell no.
We also got Elias, confirmed to SmackDown, Lars Sullivan, Finn Balor, Buddy Murphy, Apollo Crews, Chad Gable, Liv Morgan, confirmed Heavy Machinery, Bayley, Ember Moon, Kairi Sane, and Mickie James.
You can see that, miss.
SmackDown definitely got the best end of everything. I mean, look at that women's division. It is stacked.
That Wayman's
Yeah. The women's division, SmackDown overall, they needed some fresh faces.
Yeah.
I
Because
forgot Mickie James was still there.
she was on Raw, but she was barely being used.
I see. Well,
If
she
she-
might be getting a lot more usage now.
Yeah, but like I said, SmackDown, they definitely needed it.
Oh, wait. So they pretty much broke up
Broke up Sanity and the Riot Squad. And Rude and Gable.
I was actually glad they broke up Rude and Gable, but the Riot Squad, I wasn't expecting that.
me neither. I kind of wish they was good together still.
But I can see Ruby and Sarah Logan competing for the tag titles.
Oh, they gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah.
All
All right.
That's it. No. Ah.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get to Raw. And this is at the point of the show where mainstream starts talking like Russo.
Oh, my God.
It was a good bet, bro.
I know, bro.
Anyway, we started the show off with the narcissistic twins, Shane and Steph.
Of course.
Yeah.
And Shane kept putting Mr. Potato Face on the main screen.
Yeah, basically trying to get him to call him the best in the world because that's his moniker. Then basically throwing
What's the new war, bro?
basically throwing shots at Miz's dad. Miz came out of nowhere, attacked him. I saw the blood on Miz's face. He got busted up pretty bad.
Yeah, we don't know why, because Shane never threw a good enough punch.
Yeah.
Or any.
But he did whack Shane with that chair, though.
He did, yeah. He went to town with him.
Yeah.
Next up, we had 8-man tag team match. We had Ricochet and Aleister Black teaming with tag team champions Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, taking on the Revival.
Man.
Who gives a fuck?
Who cares?
They should have went to SmackDown, honestly.
Yeah.
And he just got way better competition. Just way better.
Who would you have traded him for?
Good question.
Bar? No, they just live there.
I wouldn't trade them. I would just send them.
Yeah.
Because you look at SmackDown's tag team division and, just a bunch of guys slapped together.
You got the Bar, New Day.
Well, I wouldn't say New Day. New Day's established. Hardys are established.
The Bar. Well, Sheamus is out on concussion.
Yeah, but, Bar's cobbled together. Rusev Nakamura's cobbled together.
Pretty much.
True.
So,
Yeah.
anyway. And we're going to say their name once.
No.
Just for the sake of continuity. The Viking Experience.
Fuck!
Which, funny story, that was actually a last-minute change. Because they were going to be called the Berserkers.
I would have went with that than that shit.
Yeah, but there was already an issue with that one. There was already a wrestler called the Berserker, and that gimmick never got over.
Well, Meltzer talked about it.
Or he just could have kept the name Warriors.
Yeah.
See, they couldn't do that because they didn't want to piss off their sponsors.
Well, see, Meltzer talked about it, and he talked about how the rumors were that, Vince didn't like the word war, but he just said Vince just wanted to change their name.
I not like the word war.
Well, see, the rumor was he didn't like the word war because it was inappropriate for their PG product.
Oh, well.
See, yeah, that's the issue. Because they dropped Ember Moon's nickname of the War Goddess.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
I mean, they came up with the She-Nom, which I applaud. That's clever.
I mean, that's smart. Yeah.
But if I could sprinkle my naming magic once again,
Oh, dear God.
because I mean it worked before. Glow money, glow problems. That should have been gold right there.
Yeah.
I got two names to remedy the situation. First off, we could have called them the Raid Machine.
Smart.
Using War Raiders and War Machine, just chop off War and you got Raid Machine.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you want to draw people's attention to it, be like, who's that? Got to see these guys. Just simply call them the Raid.
Smart. Just like the movie.
And then their individual names, Ivar and Eric.
What the fuck?
Ivar and Eric.
What kind of names those?
Listen, as much as I want to rant on this shit, I'm not going to waste camera time. But that just sounds like mind-blowingly dumb as fuck.
Yeah, because
Evar sounds like tree bark. If you think
EVAR and ERIK.
Oh, that's how you spell that?
Yeah.
yeah, because Hanson and Ray Rowe was a good enough name already.
I mean, they've been going by those names for years.
Yeah, but the Revival and the Disney Experience won.
Yeah, because apparently they're going to be heels.
Who?
War Machine. I'm calling them by their old names. I don't care. I texted him. I said, I refuse to call them by that name. I'm going by their old names.
So their new name is just plain stupid. We were saying the same thing about War Raiders. But
It kind of worked.
War Raiders, we got used to it after a while.
Yeah.
This... First of all, it sounds like they're naming a Disney ride.
Everybody says that. Everybody says that shit.
Second of all, this name is just dumb as fuck. War Raiders was stupid and maybe a bit silly, but...
We got too used to it.
But we got used to it and we came around on it.
Yeah, we were cool with it, but...
But this shit right here...
The experience...
Again, I've seen various wrestling groups put experience on their name just for the fuck of this shit.
Can you give me an example?
Like,
Going in Raw experience.
Oh,
or I'm part of a group called WrestleForm Experience.
Now, you know what would be gold?
oh.
They call it Velveteen Dream, and they just have Velveteen Dream experience.
Well, that'll work fine.
That's gold.
That works.
That works already.
Because that man has transcended the limits of character.
Yeah.
He's a sight all of his own. Anyway, moving forward, we got the Cedric Alexander video package. He's coming to Raw. Big ups to 205 Live. They're now promoting people to the main roster.
Good move.
Yes. Good move.
Next, we had the Intercontinental Champion, Finn Balor, taking on the debuting Andrade Cien Almas.
This was a decent match.
Yeah, it was. almost got the win because Zelina Vega helped him with a distraction.
Yep.
Next, we got Hello, my name is Elias, making his final performance on Raw, before he was interrupted by Rey Mysterio, who was then interrupted by the Freak, Lars Sullivan.
Yeah.
And basically got beat the fuck up.
By good old Rocky Mountain Ugly.
Yeah.
Next, we had a colossal cock-up. It was Glorious Gable, or their new name, the Usos.
I saw that.
Because
Wait
they
a minute.
fucked up the lower third.
Hold on, time out. I saw this shit, and I missed it when they showed it on TV. But I saw the clip, watching it back. I'm like, who in the graphics department did this shit?
That was a spoiler.
Did you not fucking pay attention to this shit?
Okay, I place partly blame on the graphics department, but I place most of the blame on Vince. Because everything is last minute with this man.
He's procrastinating so
That's the
hard.
same
No,
way.
he's not procrastinating. It's just he is so batshit mental when it comes down to scripting out this show. Everything is last minute. Something good? Nope, let's make it bad. 5 minutes.
That's the same way with War Machine. Like, when they got called up, he immediately went to he told them at the graphics department, oh, we gotta change their name. Go ahead and change their name. I don't like that. Last minute. Son of a bitch.
Well, okay. I was about to say I don't think that was last minute, but then I realized, yeah, they kept saying it was last minute.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I know, right?
It's just like I've heard people say that they've been handed 3 different scripts prior to their promo.
Yeah. I mean,
That's fucking stupid.
well, see, okay, Road Dogg, for example, when he resigned, like, I've heard stories, like horror stories about how it is with creative. Some people have some good experiences with creative. Some people have some bad experiences with creative. It just depends on who you talk to.
Yeah.
But, like, all that Skyping early in the morning, like, no, motherfucker, I'm trying to sleep. Fuck this shit. When I get up,
will Skype me. I'll be.
I'm saying for a fucking, no, fuck that shit.
Bitch, I'm asleep.
Well, it's because Vince doesn't sleep.
But he needs sleep. He needs
Anyway, we had the final performance of the Glorious Gable taking on the debuting Usos. Usos fucking won.
Of course.
That wasn't it obvious,
I mean, that was a given.
right?
So there we go. You immediately got a stock boost to your tag division just having the Usos.
You might as well say the Usos defeated the Usos.
What?
Oh yeah, because lower third.
Right.
Yeah.
Next we had a moment of bliss with Sami Zayn.
Boy, I love this shit right here.
Just him being a dick.
I would have loved it too, but the Twitch stream I caught. First of all, it was in Spanish.
It's Spanish?
Well, the commentary was in Spanish.
It'd be even better if it was in French.
Now, I'm not going to listen to French.
Sapacado was a blah blah.
I mean,
I mean, it makes sense since they in Montreal.
but I don't care.
I don't know how y'all feel about Sammy's heel work right now, but I love this shit.
Yeah, the other thing I was going to say about this promo was I missed most of it because the stream I was watching fucking lagged up. So I could only catch chunks of what he was saying.
Oh yeah, he's a good heel.
Yeah,
He's a good
basically,
Take it away.
well, not to cut mainstream off, basically saying, you know, Alexa was like, well, these are your people. You know, these people love you. He was like, well, I was born in this city, but these are not my people. These people suck.
I moved to sunny Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, I moved to sunny Orlando, Florida, where it's actually more nicer, and they booed the fuck out of him. He said, okay, I'll see you in hell. And then they went to commercial. I was like,
Well, damn.
please put a belt on this man. Why have they not put a belt on this man?
Because he just came back from surgery.
That's beside the point.
6 months ago.
But Mark Henry did do an interview. He said that when he came back,
Yeah.
the promo he did Raw after Mania, he wrote that whole promo himself
Nice.
and said that he's going to be a major player. And I agree.
Oh, yeah.
That promo from Monday was...
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that the Superstar Shakeup was international because where was it from?
Montreal,
Quebec, Canada.
Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
There we go. We got to get that Lance Storm emphasis on everything.
You know, you got to
boring.
say something.
You gotta be boring about it, too.
You guys say it, pause, say it, Pause.
Longer. You gotta have a longer pause though.
Gotta say the city, pause. State, long pause. Country.
Fucking Lance Storm.
Like us.
He was basically just. I know him. What the fuck?
Anyway.
He was just basically ahead of his time.
Because he's from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
What the fuck, bro?
Let's move on.
Next up, we had women's tag team division as the Iconics
Oh.
taking on Bailey.
I fucking love that pose.
Yeah, we'll get to the Bailey Sasha stuff in a bit.
It's some juicy stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say juicy, just really, really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bailey and her new partner, Naomi.
Yeah.
I like Naomi.
Yeah, I like
It's
Naomi.
an okay move.
Yeah.
Well, when they were setting up this match, they showed Bailey on the phone, trying to get Sasha's attention, trying to get her to answer the phone.
And she was annoyed by the Iconics.
Yeah, and she was basically somewhat being bullied by the Iconics. They were basically picking on her and stuff, so Bailey was like, you know what, let's do this shit in the ring.
Yeah, Bailey looked a little aggressive during this match.
I know, right?
I keep hearing rumors that they might turn her heel.
Nah, she just changed over.
If they change her heel, it's going to be hard to get used to. Because, I mean, you pretty much said the same thing about Becky Lynch, but look at her. She fucking killed it.
I don't think it's gonna work with Bailey. She can just be aggressive and then be the same way.
Yeah, we'll get back to Bailey on SmackDown later. But, yeah, the curious case of Sasha Banks recently.
What's this about?
So let's go ahead and take it from the top. All right, so her and Bailey basically jockeyed for the tag team division.
Mm-hmm.
They got the belts and were promised a lengthy reign. One title defense, one appearance on NXT, and they lost the titles by Mania.
Yeah.
The Iconics.
To the Iconics. Ironic. Anyway, both of them not very happy about it in the least. I understand that part.
I don't blame him. I'd be mad.
Bailey, the last I heard was she wasn't too happy about being split from Sasha.
Yeah.
Sasha, that's just a whole other snowball being pushed down a hill right there.
And it's turning bigger and bigger.
Because apparently there's reports that she's throwing a fit because all this shenanigans. She's unfollowed all WWE product from Twitter and started following folks like AEW or Impact.
Yeah.
And apparently the latest rumor is she's planning to no-show Money in the Bank.
Well,
I saw that.
Last I heard, besides that they're trying to get her to be a part of Money in the Bank, and in order to make her happy, they're going to give her the briefcase. Because I get it, you're upset, and I get that she's passionate about what she does, but, you know, it's, I don't know, because she's wanting to be, I get that she's always wanting to be a part of the title scene. Mm-hmm. I mean, she's a major player. Whether you like Sasha or not, she is a major player.
But they did promise her and Bailey a billing fee.
I even saw rumors saying that they were, you know, this whole thing about trying to get the women to compete in Saudi Arabia. She was even promised that she and Bailey were going to defend the titles in Saudi Arabia when they go.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I hate to say that, but it's not going to happen.
I mean, like I said, I get she's passionate about what she does, and she wants to be a part and contribute to the title scene in every way. But, I mean, this is just, I don't know.
I mean, I'll bet money right now she's trying to ask for her release so she can be on the first AEW pay-per-view. Which,
May 25th?
yeah, which sure as fuck won't happen because
The 90 days.
90 days policy if they let her out. If not, they'll probably just do like they did Pac and just freeze her contract.
Yeah, because I think she signed a new contract last year. I could be wrong, though, but I think she signed a new contract.
But yeah, I'm willing to bet money that she's going to try and jump ship to AEW as soon as possible because
like
it's
ASAP.
Yeah, like it's the hot new thing.
I'd love to see her in AEW. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Personally, if she's that desperate to I'm trying to say this without acting like it sounded like an asshole, but she's that desperate at making history. No.
Don't go AEW.
Then it's just making a name for yourself rather than helping the industry.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see what you're talking about.
Yeah, because
That was hard, by the way.
she did post something on Instagram, and she deleted it saying how, if the only way she could be headlining is if she's blonde with fake boobs, kind of taking a shot at Charlotte.
Damn.
Or at WWE in general, because
Yeah.
apparently that's their type. Got to be blonde and perky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of perky, next we have...
No ass.
Well, debatable. I don't pay attention to this man's ass. We had the murder of
What?
EC3.
Okay. Listen.
Okay, context to this. It was supposed to be some sort of standoff between Braun and Joe, but Joe missed the show due to illness.
That's what happened.
Take it away, Rodimus.
Now. Boy, this is trash.
Dear God.
Apparently, they kept saying that EC3 wanted competition. He comes out there. He's, pacing the ring like, okay, bring it on. Who's it going to be? Out comes Braun Strowman.
And his look in his face was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He basically looked like he shit himself. This was no match. Basically, Braun Strowman beat his ass, chokeslammed him through the stage, and Bully Ray, and he probably even said it on his podcast, he was not too happy about it. He even tweeted by saying, why would you do this if you're going to call him up? Why not just leave him in NXT?
They should have, honestly.
I mean, they barely did anything with him in NXT, but at the same time...
He did it better there than here, where he at now.
Yeah.
Because they allowed him to have a character. Okay, he's middle of the road when it comes down to actual wrestling skill. He's like John Cena.
Yeah.
Got his moves, whatever. But he's so charismatic on the mic.
I mean, they're really wasting this guy. This guy, like me and one of my supervisors were saying, he even said, this guy should be a champion right now. He's world champion material. Look at this guy. He's not the best wrestler. He's not the most perfect wrestler in the world, but he's good. Like you said, he's good on the mic. He can carry his own.
He exudes character.
Yeah, he's got the charisma to carry your company.
And plus, he's the top 1%.
Thank you.
Not to mention, he's got a bitchin' theme song.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you finally come around to it.
I still listen to his old theme song from TNA. Trouble.
Yeah.
I like that shit. But this is ridiculous. I agree with Bully Ray on everything he said.
Yeah,
Just
agreed.
wasting the fuck out of this guy.
Because, last I heard about EC3 and what they're doing with him, they're going to make Drake Maverick his manager.
Why?
He used to, they got, history in TNA.
Yeah, no, apparently they're really, really close outside of the business.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right, I guess.
Anyway, next up we had the annual victim to the manslaughter. We had Ruby Riott taking on the man, my future ex-wife, Becky Lynch,
And the man beat that ass.
with the disarmer.
Yeah.
Next, she gets on the mic and starts, saying how she's ready for competition because Lacey Evans sucker punched her twice.
Yeah.
Well, she finally did something.
And out comes Naomi. Damn it. Natalia. Sorry, all these end names just kind of collided together.
Yeah.
Anyway, Natalia comes out and says, congratulations, I want a shot.
Yeah. And then she said, I'm the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. And people actually booed her in her own country.
Which is crazy.
Which is
ridiculous because the man is so over.
Right?
I know, yeah.
Anyway, Lacey Evans interrupts and basically says she used her feminine wilds to get a match with Natalia.
My thing was, when I was watching this, I was just
Fuck.
like, oh shit, they're actually making Lacey Evans wrestle.
For once.
For once.
I did like that she enunciated that she used her feminine wiles to get a match with Natalia.
It
What
was
does that even fucking mean?
Basically, she used her sexuality.
Oh.
Now, she does have a nice little accent, but this shit with her walking back and forth is annoying, as I've said.
Yeah.
Now, this match with her and Natalya is, it was okay.
It was mad.
I will say though, Lacey Evans, when she hit that motherfucking moonsault, my jaw hit the floor.
That was a good looking.
That was a perfect ass moonsault, and that shit was on point, better than Charlotte's.
I was about to say, Charlotte's just kind of at the bottom of the moonsault pyramid.
But it's like when Lacey Evans hit it, she got all that shit. I had to use. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's good.
She like, bruh, like she got all that shit.
I was laughing because you.
On point, bruh. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was on point.
It was, yeah, it was. Next, we move on to our main event. We had 6-man tag team match. We had the Circle of Jerks. Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, and Bum Rush taking on Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and I hoped to God it wasn't going to be Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, you told me in the car when you picked me up. You just like,
yeah, because
you was like Dean Ambrose. I'm like, no,
because they had teased, oh, it's 6-man tag. Who's Reigns and Rollins going to team with? And I was thinking to myself, please don't be fucking Dean Ambrose.
Because he just requested his release. I ain't got time for this
They
shit.
just did the last Dean Ambrose match last week, last Shield match a couple weeks ago.
And now they're doing this special tomorrow on the network.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a house show type thing, so.
And plus, they got Balor taking on Almas for the title. I'm not watching it because I don't care.
Yeah.
Or
I mean-
Finn Balor's probably going to win anyway.
I mean, how many times do we have to see the Circle of Jerks versus the Shield?
We've seen it.
I mean, seriously, how many times do we have to see this shit?
We've seen it like 500 fucking times.
Why do we have to see the Circle of Jerks? They keep bringing down Drew McIntyre's stock.
Facts.
Just leave Drew McIntyre out of this thing. Just leave him alone. Just let him be a lone wolf.
Listen, I'll pass on that little house show special shit.
Anyway, their mystery partner turned out to be the phenomenal AJ Styles.
I can see him wearing
With
red and
his,
white
without his beard.
Yeah, he found his Gillette.
Yeah.
now.
Because apparently he took offense to that Gillette commercial.
Yeah. I mean, I did too.
I did, because I'd never watched it.
I didn't, because I didn't care.
Facts. Anyway, take a wild guess at who won over.
It's Shield and AJ.
Yeah, the best friends in AJ won.
Yeah.
They beat the Circle of Jerks.
Whoopee.
We knew that was gonna happen. That was a given.
Then when cameras stopped rolling, who came out?
Dean Ambrose.
Because of course he did.
That's why.
The fuck?
Anyway, we move on to SmackDown Live, and yeah, your notes were very broad considering you didn't watch it.
Yeah. Well, I watched some of the highlights.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying like,
Yeah.
it's obvious which show you did and didn't watch.
Yeah.
He was just like, oh, I don't know what happened here.
Yeah. So.
We kicked off the show with the Kevin Owens show, interviewing 2/3 of the New Day. Of course, Big E out with torn meniscus.
Well, 6 weeks in.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
That's
No
nothing.
big deal. Anyway, yeah, it turns out New Day had a 3-on-3 match with Cesaro and Rusev Nakamura. So KO tried to jockey to be the new member of New Day, to be the new Day.
New Day.
So Kofi and Xavier will be like, well, can you wear a crop top? We'll talk about it. It was, can you do something else? We'll talk about it. But we swivel our groins a lot. Can you do that? And Kevin Owens started doing it. Apparently something was moving.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kevin Owens got to the initiation round where he automatically declared himself the Big O.
Big O.
I like.
Just like the show. Just like the anime.
I like
Well, the joke they were going for was, the ozone.
Oh.
The finish, the climax, the end of the race.
Right.
If all these alliterations and innuendos get you.
I got you. I really got you.
Anyway, later on during the show, they initiated the Big O properly. They made him eat a whole platter of pancakes.
With no syrup.
I'm sorry, a whole platter of cold, dry, no syrup pancakes.
Yo,
and he had to beat Big E's time of 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
If you're gonna have me doing that shit, give me some syrup and have them hot. Okay.
I gotta have at least a little bit of butter on my stuff.
that too.
Nah, man, that's endurance. They gotta show that you're willing to die for this shit. You're willing to choke on cold, dry pancakes. No syrup, no milk, no apple juice, no orange juice,
Damn, I can't
no
have
water.
shit. Oh my
I
God.
was just gonna say that shit.
Basically, just eating Popeye's biscuits.
You want to go night night?
What the fuck?
Bounce breakfast. Anyway, they cut to commercial. Barely 5 minutes have passed, and Kevin Owens is on his last pancake. He beat it with like a couple of seconds to spare.
Oh God.
So he's official honorary member of the New Day.
Big O.
Yeah.
I like this.
The big old.
So we move back to stuff that wasn't Kevin Owens or the New Day that can do no wrong at this point.
True.
We had Charlotte defeat Carmella.
Of course.
Yeah,
I
whoopee.
mean, yeah.
And then out comes good old Rocky Mountain Ugly, Lars Sullivan, and he destroys R-Truth.
Horribly. He just gets fucked on.
And just kind of unsettlingly chases off Carmella.
And
Stares at
Carmella,
her like,
and Carmella's in the corner like, can I go home?
Bad touch.
Yeah.
bad dog. Bad dog.
Anyway, yeah. Apparently R-Truth counts as an Attitude Era star.
Really?
Quick.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, next we had well, this was towards the end of the show, but whatever. We had a video promo saying that the best kept secret is coming to Team Blue. Which, why do they keep calling them the best kept secret?
He's called the Juggernaut.
The secret's out.
I was just gonna say that. Buddy Murphy is now on SmackDown.
The Juggernaut.
Well, now that he's on cable/national TV, the
Yeah.
secret is out.
Yeah.
Why they can't just call him the Juggernaut?
Or the Unstoppable.
Gotcha.
Now Juggernaut works a lot better.
Yeah.
Next up, they had next up was the debut of Blue Balor. Finn Balor finally goes to SmackDown after weeks of teasing that he's going to SmackDown. Or years of teasing, I should say.
Amazing.
Yeah, because good old Intercontinental Champion has been known to troll people.
Ugh, such
Facts.
a troll, bro.
But he took on a fantasy match, taking on Mustafa Ali.
Musafer.
I was just gonna say Mustafa Ali.
Holy God, this was a good match.
I watched the highlight of that match, and that match was pretty excellent.
Excellent.
Next, we had the Man come out, my sexy future ex-wife, which I'm glad because I get to see two more of her
More often.
across 2 days.
Facts.
Basically saying, damn, what did she say? I missed my brain. I saw it, but my brain can't register most of it.
I forgot.
She basically said anybody that steps up, she's gonna slap their heads and she's gonna beat them.
Okay, yeah, all right. And then Bailey comes out and basically says, yeah, she basically reminisces what Becky said. We had some good times. We came up together. Becky goes, "Aw, you want a hug?" And Bailey just goes, "No, I left all my hugs on Raw."
Ow.
And I was just like, no, please, stop. No, heel Bailey.
And then Ember Moon comes out there.
Yeah, Ember Moon comes out there and stakes her claim.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, because Bailey was talking earlier about tag team titles, and who comes out? Ironic!
Is that what we're calling him now?
No, I just did that to mess with you guys, and you guys fell for it perfectly.
I was like, whatever, man.
Anyway, yeah, they basically start mocking Bailey, saying, "You've got no belts while we've got 2 belts, and we took them from you."
Yeah.
And Paige comes out there and introduces her new team,
Oh my God, Paige.
Wait.
Absolution.
Paige looks so motherfucking.
She does.
She's so hot. Oh my gosh.
That beautiful little crumpet. Anyway, she introduces her new team that turns out to be Absolution, interrupting her,
Yeah.
saying, "Thanks for the introduction. Absolution is back together." And
Yeah,
Paige
but-
is like,
No, baby.
"Put a pin in that. Nope. Here's my team: Asuka and Kairi Sane."
Yeah. I mean, this could work. I mean, they've basically killed whatever.
Credibility Asuka has.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
I think this could rebuild her credibility.
Somewhat.
Yeah, but who needs a better who needs a credibility rebuild? Asuka or Braun Strowman?
Braun Strowman.
Asuka.
I'd say Braun Strowman because he's never been the same since Brock Lesnar.
You have a point.
True.
I still say No Mercy 2017. They should have put the title in. That's where it really plummeted. Afterwards.
What No Mercy where he fought Brock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the Universal title. And that was the pay-per-view where we all said, oh, they're going to put the belt on Braun.
My God, how stupid we were.
Right.
We should have known that shit.
Like, big stupid.
We just felt bad. We should have known that shit.
Yeah.
So, anyway, there was an 8-woman tag team match. Wow, what's with this big-ass scribble?
Let me see
No,
that.
see, at first I put Becky and the other girls.
Oh,
But
you added Becky to
yeah, and I
Yeah.
forgot Becky was not a part of the match, so that's why I did that big-ass script.
Yeah, because before the commercial break, there was a big-ass brawl. Becky was just in the corner and be like,
Yeah, she was
okay.
like,
She's like watching shit.
So she just slowly steps out of the ring, makes her way to the back.
yeah.
I love Becky.
Becky 2 belts. I still want that shirt.
Becky 2 belts, the champ.
Yeah, champ.
Suck it, Zachy 3 belts. We got Becky 2 belts.
Right.
Anyway, we had an 8-woman tag team match, which ended with Asuka, Kairi Sane, Bayley, and Ember Moon defeating the Ironics and Absolution.
Kairi Sane still has one of the best elbow drops in the business.
But who has a better elbow drop, her or
Dream.
Velveteen Dream?
I say Dream.
Whew, that's
As
a
it gets
tough one.
up there.
I say it's a tie.
Really? What?
Because both of them get really good height. It's just Velveteen Dream is taller.
Well, yeah.
I agree. It's kind of a
Toss up.
toss-up, because, like, Velveteen, some of his elbows kind of meh,
Yeah.
but then the one on NXT, he got good height, and Kairi Sane, she just, like, jumps with it.
Yeah.
And then,
She jumps with it, has enough time to just turn.
right. It's like as soon as she gets halfway, she turns and then just drops it.
Drop your ass.
All right. Back to more tag team Tuesday. We had the New Day and the Big O taking on Cesaro, Nakamura, and Rusev. This was a fun enough match,
Yeah.
Yeah.
except for Rusev trying to sell the stunner.
Oh my God. He just, like, as soon as he got hit with the stunner, he just flopped over. Like,
He's just like, oh.
yeah. It wasn't as bad as when he sold it at 32, though. He sold the fuck out of that stunner by
When he
Stone
flew.
Cold. Like, when he sold it like when Scott Hall did it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think the stunner is just like everybody's favorite move to sell for because they do it any other way.
Yeah.
Remember when The Rock used to do that shit when he used to sell us stunners? Oh my god.
My favorite one is it was a house show. Somebody recorded it. AJ hit a stunner on Rusev. Rusev ate it, picked himself off the canvas, and just walked off.
I gotta see that shit.
Oh my God.
Or last week when KO hit him after Orton nailed Mustafa Ali with that out of nowhere.
Ugh.
We're just gonna call it that, out of nowhere.
The out
But it's
of
pretty much where it is.
The
It's
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, before they went to commercial, there was Rusev hyping himself up to get back on his feet. He gets back up for all about 2 seconds and then just topples back over. Anyway,
Stunner.
yeah. New Day and KO won, of course. But Rusev tried to save himself on Twitter, saying his selling of the stunner was a tribute to Vince selling it.
Oh, when Stone Cold
yeah.
stunned him in Madison Square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just walked the
And
fuck
he just-
over.
Did that shit.
Looked like he had his fucking seizure.
Right.
Looked like when Aerostar got hit what was that move that Aerostar got hit with where he was just like,
I think when he got chopped.
Like he got chopped.
yeah, when he got chopped and he looked like he was having a seizure.
Yeah.
Anyway, we ended the show off with Vince McMahon, speaking of the devil, coming out and announcing his biggest acquisition in SmackDown history.
Now, I saw a lot of people saying, well, rumors were saying that it could have been Brock Lesnar
No.
or Roman Reigns.
I think Roman Reigns was actually the true big acquisition.
Yeah, but it ended up being
I did hear a rumor.
Hello, my name is Elias.
that guy.
Now, what were you about to say?
I did hear rumors that Brock Lesnar was gonna.
They were never going to put Brock
Blockhead
on.
Lesnar?
They were never going to put Brock on SmackDown.
No.
Because Monday Night Raw, in his opinion, is where it's at.
True. I mean,
Where he's at to just smile and bounce around.
Yeah. But SmackDown's a better show.
SmackDown's a better show, but it's not the A show.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Elias comes out there, starts giving Canada shit. I'm sorry, Montreal shit. Basically starts jerking himself off
Yeah.
until a big dog comes out there. And the crowd just popped wildly. I mean, yeah, it's great seeing Roman on SmackDown.
Yeah.
That means Vince actually values SmackDown if he's able to put, his pride and joy on there.
His little boy toy.
I wouldn't say that.
No.
His Samoan wet dream.
That's better.
The closest thing he's got to Jason Momoa, let's go with that. Anyway, Roman Reigns came out there, didn't even say anything to Vince, just kind of like this crowd. And then he just jumps up and decks Vince in the face.
Yeah.
And they slow-moed it back. And you just see Vince's shocked face. He goes from smug as shit to...
And he just, like, as soon as he went down, he just went like this. He
just went limp, and Elias caught him.
And Vince is just laying there like, I'm like, dude, you fucking no-sold this shit. Like, it just
He looked at Roman Reigns like this.
Yeah, he was like, what the fuck?
He's like, why you punch me in the face?
And Roman picks up the mic and goes, SmackDown Live! It ain't the house that AJ Styles built. It's my yard.
Ugh.
He didn't say all that. He just said it's my yard.
It's my yard.
Walks halfway up the ramp. Then it's like, I ain't done. Time to shit on the lawn. Then he spears Elias.
Yeah.
And somewhere you can hear Vince going, yeah. Like that. Give me more. Yeah. More. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I saw a picture where it had AJ and Roman like shaking hands. Like I think it said, this is the house AJ Styles built, but it was for sale. Like somebody selling their house.
Yeah, for sale sign. There we go. Yeah.
To Roman Reigns. He was selling his house to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, after the camera stopped rolling, they made some last-minute brand swaps. Apollo Crews, Chad Gable, Liv Morgan, and Mickie James, who is still on the WWE roster, apparently, jumped over to SmackDown.
If she's not doing her music.
Yeah, because I think she just put out a new single.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. That's going to be it for the international shakeup from
Montreal, Quebec,
long pause,
Canada.
There we go. So yeah, it's just kind of like I said earlier, SmackDown got the better end of the deal because that women's division is stacked.
Got Liv Morgan, Mickie James,
Bayley, Ember Moon, Becky 2 belts.
Yeah.
Well, she's kind of both brand now.
But that's okay, because we get to see them a lot more.
Raw's women's division is okay. I mean, you got Becky, you got Lacey Evans.
Still got Sasha.
Natalya.
Ruby.
Nia?
Yeah, despite her being injured. Dana Brooke, Tamina. I mean...
There's room for them to grow. They just need to actually, fucking grow.
And do something with them.
Put some Miracle Grow on that shit.
They need Super Miracle Grow.
Oh boy.
It's Miracle Grow and there's Super Miracle Grow and there's Super Duper Miracle Grow.
It's Miracle Grow with roids. There's the other notes. I was about to say.
How many you got? Damn.
Well, he did every wrestling show this week except for Impact.
Dear God. Well,
Well,
I can't watch that shit anymore.
This is notes for his podcast. By the way, you hate his ugly face, but love hearing his opinions. He has podcast.
Prime Talk with Rodimus Prime on the Castbox app.
Yeah, where he talks about dick for an hour.
What? Oh, okay, I got you.
Oh, I'm not talking about. He actually talks about dangly parts. I'm just saying he talks about nothing.
No fun done.
Anyway.
No fun. That guy. Did you watch Lights Out?
No, I haven't watched that yet.
Okay.
I know they made a lot of belt swaps.
Yeah.
The only one that walked out with his belt intact was Martin Kirby.
Really?
Yeah, because Kanji gave up her belt due to injury.
She did?
Yeah.
What's Rampage doing in that match? Because he's fucking Rampage.
Anyway, as far as what we got coming down the pipeline, we have just started Bola 2017.
Yeah.
Finally, fuck.
Yeah, waiting on all three of us to sit down and watch it, and so far we're starting the third match, and my God, I gotta. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a good idea on my part.
We're still watching Brawl for All.
Yeah, we got to track down the next two matches
Yeah.
because they're split up across Monday Night Raws.
Yeah. And then the winner gets a shot at WrestleMania getting knocked out by Butterbean.
Yeah,
That's what happened?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Bart Gunn got knocked out by Butterbean, and then subsequently he got fired from the WWE.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I mean, bright side, that wasn't the end of his career.
Well,
No.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, because he went to New Japan. I can't remember if he picked up her belt or not.
I don't think he did. I don't know.
I know he didn't pick up the IWGP Heavy.
It's probably like Intercontinental or some shit like that.
No, Intercontinental wasn't around back then.
Really?
Yeah, that's
That came
pretty
around
recently.
like 2012, 2013.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's new news.
Yeah. They
He,
built.
he probably picked up a tag belt.
Yeah. Cause I don't think he's wrestling anymore. I think he's retired.
Yeah, he's retired. I know that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've also got to do paper review on WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
Takeover, G1 Super, and WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
We also have to go back and review Wrestle Kingdom,
Yeah.
which
It's like 3 months ago.
Yeah, it was January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to go back and rewatch that one first just to remember what happened.
Yeah.
We got to review Fastlane
Mm-hmm.
because I got sick when we were supposed to do it. And yeah.
Yeah, because of Raj.
I mean, I've stopped giving them the blame. It's already been established, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I gotta go back and rewatch that just to refresh my memory.
Refresh.
I gotta finish watching G1. I'm on the last match, so.
Yeah.
Other than that, you've got a couple of top 10 lists.
Yeah. Top 10 disappointing teams of the 2018-2019 NBA season.
You already know Lakers one of them.
Oh, Lakers are number one. Spoiler alert.
Hey!
Playoffs are going on right now. The draft, the NFL draft, is on the 25th.
It's gonna be under. It's gonna be like a boring draft, honestly.
Yeah, mostly a defensive draft.
Which is okay.
2020, the quarterback class. Oh,
It's gonna be stacked as fuck.
it's gonna be fire.
Oh my God, yes.
Lit.
Yeah.
Top. Oh, go ahead.
Who's the quarterbacks for 2020? Like
Tua,
that's if he
Jalen,
comes. Oh, Tula, Jalen, yes.
and a few others. Top 10 teams who need to make a splash in the draft.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll have to kind of rearrange the list due to what's happening in the playoffs and free agency and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna wait till the end of the playoffs before you decide to talk about it.
No, the playoffs are already happened. I'm talking about what happened this past season.
Oh right, okay,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
my bad.
Regular season. Yeah.
You said we were in the middle of the playoffs.
Well, I was talking about NBA playoffs.
That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
You don't.
Anyway,
Shut up.
my top 10 list. I've said it 1,000 times. I got to rework the script. Top 10 CM Punk dream matches if he decides to come back to wrestling.
Speaking of CM Punk, he competed in the Brazilian Jizz.
Brazilian Jizz. There we go.
No, I was trying to say
All you need to say, we're done.
No, I was trying to say Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition.
I'm done.
Brazilian Jizz.
Shut up. You knew what I was trying to say. I couldn't quite get it out. Anyway, he came in third. And a lot of people are like kind of shitting on him.
I mean, good for him.
I mean, he came in the podium, so...
Yeah.
At least he, got third place.
Yeah.
It's not like he got knocked out in a minute or a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, he at least did something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos to him.
Yeah, kudos to him. But yeah, that's if he returns to wrestling, which snowball's chance in hell.
It's not gonna happen.
Anyway,
I gotta do a ranting.
On?
Battle Royale games.
see, I'm not looking forward to that.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're just going to repeat your points over and over again, and you're just going to get all worked up about it.
We just try to be like Raw and just be...
You're going to be Jim Cornette with it. Just...
Yeah, you already know, because I fucking hate Battle Royale games.
Are you going to threaten to beat somebody up like he does Russo?
Yes.
Are you going to threaten to beat him with a stick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Set somebody on fire?
Yes.
No, I'm not going to go that far.
Oh my God.
But,
He's going to go all the far.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
this is all the way.
He's gonna go like Russo. He's gonna go like Jim Cornette.
I remember that promo he did, like when he learned that he had a restraining order against him from Russo, and he just wanted to, let me just go into the woods somewhere, just me and you, no police, no people, none of that, and just let me beat the fucking shit out of him. He was so fucking mad.
Anyway, I think that's all we got coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
We've got preview and review of Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that being said, I am the War Machine.
I'm Rodimus Prime.
And that's Mainstream Russo.
Oh, it's mainstream.
That's mainstream Russo, bro. Listen,
No, it's
bro.
not, bro.
Ratings are gonna go through the roof, bro.
What ratings, bro?
This is gonna be excellent.
Bro.
I mean, we don't have any ratings, so it's not like we can go any lower.
True.
We're literally at the bottom of the barrel, so...
But that's okay, bro, because we cool, bro. Alright, let's get out of here, bro.
Just as long as you don't rename the show Tits and Ass Count.
T-A-C? T-A-C?
TNAC.
Oh.
Because that's what he was going to call TNA.
Yeah, tits in the ass wrestling.
Yeah.
The TNA experience.
Oh my god.
That sounds like a porn, buddy. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time.